beautiful beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and as you can see, I have the Curated Bead Box in front of me. This is for the month of August 2019, and we can see our theme is Summer Breeze. We have some beautiful colors on here. I love how they put the label on the front of the box like this, and the list of everything that's included, so I'll leave this here for just a second in case you want to refer back to it for any reason. But basically, you can use these codes on their site to go back and purchase more beads. This is a subsidiary of dollarbead.com. I know a lot of you guys have shopped on their site as well. They've got all kinds of things there, and that's how you can go back and purchase more. So this is the second month in a row that Curated Bead Box has sent me their box free of charge just in exchange to do this video to share the contents with you guys. It's a $20 a month box with free shipping if you're in the US, and they have generously created a coupon code just for you guys to get 35% off your first box, which means you could get your first box for only $13, and I will flash that coupon code up on the screen and also list it below along with their website if you're interested in signing up. So in addition to everything we have here on the list, it also says that this will come with a finding starter kit, which the last one did as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Those colors are right up my alley, so that's always a plus. For me anyway. I know everyone has different tastes in colors and things like that, which is a good thing. Alright, so inside our box we have our contents wrapped up in this tissue paper here, as you can see. We'll go ahead and get into that. And here's what everything looks like inside. So let's go down the list and I'll show you close up everything one by one. Alright, so the first strand we have here, it's very long. This is a 16-inch string of 6mm raspberry crackle glass beads. You can see there in the close-up the crackle inside the glass there, which is a very cool touch. This is a medium rosy pink. It's a very pretty shade. You could do a lot with this amount of beads too. That's quite a number of beads on this strand. Our second strand is another long one, and this is a strand of 6mm lavender glass pearl beads. So nothing too special about these, honestly. These are just your basic painted glass pearls. Of course, I love the color. It's a very pleasing shade of lavender, and again, so many beads on this strand. I think this is a great box for you beginners, maybe to get you started in the world of beading. If you don't want to invest a lot of money in like the higher end check glass beads, specialty beads, that kind of thing, this is a great way to build up your stash more inexpensively if you're not at that point yet. Here's the third item, and this is a strand of 6mm turquoise white cat's eye beads. This is a 6-inch string. Move these around under the light so you can see that cat's eye effect. Those are always really fun to look at, and it's a very bright, vibrant blue, like a Caribbean or cerulean blue. Very summery and beachy tone. It is a fun little color palette so far. Alright, our next item is a strand of 6mm pink faceted round glass beads. This is an 11-inch string, and bringing that closer to the camera, you can see all the pretty facets on these. These are quite nice. The finish on them, they're quite glossy. They're all very uniform, and the color is a light peachy pink. And honestly, the finish on these, it reminds me of the higher end check glass fire polish beads. As I'm moving them around, you can see the sparkle that I'm talking about. The facets on them are actually pretty smooth like the fire polish beads, and then the holes on them themselves are pretty smooth. They're not jagged. So this is quite a nice strand. Next up we have 8mm baby blue rustic glass pearl beads. This is another long 16-inch strand, and you get a metallic effect on these with that rustic, very textured finish. It is a gorgeous shade of mint green. I definitely think it looks more mint green as opposed to baby blue. Not that that really matters. Here is a close-up look at the hole on one of the beads. It's not too bad. It reminds me of your basic painted glass pearls, but I just wanted to show you as a comparison so you have a good idea of the type of box this is, and that's why I say I think it's a great one for you beginner beaders or somebody who is really trying to keep their costs lower. Here's another gorgeous strand. I really love this one. This is a 10mm dusty pink gemstone style glass bead strand. It's 8 inches long. These are very solid feeling. They actually do kind of feel like stone, and you can see how it looks like they've got some kind of silver or gold leaf inside. So when you move them around, you can see how They are shiny in some spots, which is really interesting. I don't have anything like that. And they really do seem to mimic stone beads in certain ways. This is a very dusty light pink, almost has a tint of light purple in it too. I like how it coordinates with our other colors we've seen here. Here is another strand of larger beads. These are 12mm purple dusk abstract beads. It's another 8-inch long string, and the base of these beads is a medium pink, and then it's got this painted coating on the top with lots of blue and silver in that abstract design. Only thing is, I do worry about that paint chipping off, which sometimes happens in your less expensive beads, and honestly can happen in any beads really, but especially with a painted on effect like that, so just something to keep in mind. Next we have another strand. This is a strand of 12mm turquoise marble style glass beads, another 8-inch string, and these have a lot of different shades of aqua, blue, and there's a little bit of green and purple and fuchsia there. It has what I call a watercolor effect, how it's got the different colors that kind of bleed into each other but they're washed out at the same time. Reminds me a little bit of tie-dye. They're nice and solid and smooth. Here is a look at the hole on one of these beads. Colors on here are certainly very summery, look like a nice dive into a cold swimming pool or something. Next up we have this strand, which I really like. This contains 16mm reconstituted turquoise gemstone beads, and this is a 6-inch long string. This could almost be a bracelet right here. So we have our nice turquoise mixed with larger chunks of this lighter tan stone, which gives it a lot of interest, and it's a nice way to break up the strands of glass beads we have below. And then finally, this is our last strand. This contains 6mm maize Hishi gemstones. This is a 3¼ inch long strand, and the Hishi refers to this little round disc shape that you see. And when you see these, they're generally made of some kind of polished shell or stone. These kind of look like howlite, but they have a hint of yellow to them. They're not that light white bone color. There's definitely more pigment in these, so these are really cute. We have another little bag containing these two turquoise round donut gemstone beads. These are 20mm, and it's fun to get a different shape like that. You can use these in wire wrapping or putting on larger cord. That's the type of shape that gets you thinking outside the box a little bit. Now getting into our findings, we have this bag of 4mm silver link chain. There's 40 inches in the bag. I work with chain all the time, so I'm always happy when I get more of that. This is a nice size. In fact, with these open links like this is a great one to cut up in strips and use as extender chain because you can easily grasp onto those links with a lobster clasp. So just throwing that idea out there too. And then we have a bag containing a pendant, and this looks gorgeous. Let's take this out. It says it is a 18 by 30mm wheat flower glass rectangle pendant with a bail. That's gorgeous. I've always wanted to do resin, but just never had the time. And of course this says it's glass, but I always admired when people would take dried flowers like that and turn them into a gorgeous pendant. This is cool. I like this a lot. I think that could make a really classy piece. Alright, so getting into our little findings pack, it looks like we have this little bag of 2 toggle clasp sets. This is a great basic item to have. Here's a look at the other side so you can see that they are the same on both sides. And then our last bag here, which it looks like we have quite a few little antique brass spacers in here. We have 2 silver toned lever back earrings and then some type of cord, and I'm just going to see if this is like a stretchy cord without dumping out all the contents there. And yes, it is a stretchy cord, and it is in black, as you can see, so it's nice to have something like that where you could get started right away making yourself some little stretch bracelets. Alright guys, so that's everything for the August 2019 Curated Bead Box. It was fun to be able to share the contents with you and really give you guys an up-close look at everything in the box so you can decide for yourself if this is the right box for you. For me personally, my level of beading, I've been beading for years. I get so many beads sent to me month in and month out that for me personally to go out and pay for this subscription, it wouldn't make sense in my situation, but I understand all of you guys are different, and that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not here to sell you a box. I don't get any anything from sharing this particular box if you decide to buy it or not, but I love being able to share a variety of boxes with you guys so you can make an informed decision for yourself in your own situation. I think it's great for a newer beader, a great gift for somebody you know who might be wanting to get into beading and they don't really have anything yet. I mean, you get some findings and things too, which is nice. Or if you just don't have the budget to go out and spend very much on beads. And with that coupon code, the 35% off, to get a box for $13 shipped to your door, I think is an awesome deal. So definitely take advantage of that if you're interested. Again, I will leave the coupon code and the link to their site down below. By the way, their customer service seems excellent. I always have a great experience with them, and it's a nice feature. You can go back on dollarbead.com and purchase more of these things if you like them. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video was enjoyable and helpful for you. Stay tuned for much more to come. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can check out the information section below this video for links to all my social media handles, recommended products, and my shop and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching.